Good morning, world. Good morning, everybody, from Abeokuta in Ogun State. I did say I was going to try and record to show you a little bit of my Nigeria, and now I am back in Abeokuta, and I was hoping to show you a little bit, but unfortunately I can't. We had so much going on, I wasn't really able to go out. I have spent most of my time in the past 3 days in a car, in motion, like on the road. So I do apologize, but you see that thing behind me? Actually, I'm gonna move closer. I was trying to flip my camera, but I haven't quite mastered the art. So I'm just going to try and move closer. What this thing is a mast. There we go. It's called a mast, and thanks to that is why I've had a good reception with the internet. That's why I've been able to do some of the recordings I've been able to actually do. So this is Abeokuta in Ogun State, and Nigeria is a patrilineal society. I'm saying that completely wrong, but for those who know, in a nutshell, it just means that inheritance is passed on from the father to the children. So I know I have said repeatedly, my mom is from here, Abeokuta in Ogun State, but I am not, because my dad is from Ekiti State, which is in a different part of Nigeria. Now, I didn't get a chance to visit my dad's place this time around, but hopefully I will go sometime and I can show you that part of town too. Now, like I said, I've not really quite figured out how to flip my camera. I've done it once before, but I don't know how I did it, and I don't want to mess this up. So I'm just going to keep filming, and I'm going to try and turn around a little bit. So here I am, and if you look in the back, in the distance right there, you can see some rocks, I believe. Let me go here. I hope I don't lose connection, because I kind of have to stand in one spot to have really good reception. Okay, well, the sun is out, so you can't really see, but over there in the distance you can see some rocks, I think. I hope. Yes, there we go. You can see those rocks, like right far off in the distance, kind of where it looks like a palm trees. If you look over there like that, yeah, because I'm like have to flip my hand, so I'm confusing myself that way. See, right there. There we go. So those are the rocks. Okay, Abeokuta literally translated means under the stone. I hope you guys can hear me. We don't have power supply right now, so the generator is on. That little thing in the background there is what's making that humming noise. Unfortunately, the mast is right opposite it and I kind of have to stand right next to the mast to have good reception. So I hope you can hear me. If you can't, let me know. I'll try and speak up a little. I'm already yelling. From me, this is like very high. But anyhow, so I mean, Abeokuta, literally it means under the stone, but loosely translated, Abeokuta means under the rock. And the story behind that is that, as you see, I showed you some rocks, but those are nothing, by the way. There is a big mountain, I guess, here in Abeokuta, and is known as Olumo Rock. And legend has it that it used to be a natural fortress, sort of, during the intertribal wars back in the 19th century. It was kind of like a vantage point, so the people could see when the enemy was advancing. But it was also, it had caves and sort of hiding spots. It was also a spot where they could hide and be safe from the enemy. So you know, over time, of course, you know, the settlers kind of moved and spread out, and that's how the city of Abeokuta was founded. And I believe the slogan for Abeokuta is the city under the rock, and it is beautiful. It's amazingly gorgeous. Now I'm in my uncle's house, and there's a lot going on. Nobody really comes up here. I love it up here. It's an open space where you can just chill, and as you can see, everything here is kind of dusty because honestly nobody comes up here. But I like being up here because it's just, you know, it's cool air. I personally don't like air conditioning, so I get my cool air when I come up here when it's pretty hot. So there's a little bit of town right there in the back, and there isn't much. But yeah, this right there is actually a coconut tree. Can you see that? And that's actually within the compound. So if I wanted a coconut, just stretch my hands. Now the neighbors on this side, so that's the mast, but the neighbors on that side, I don't know if you can see those trees. There's a citrus tree, I believe there are lemons, and right next to it are mandarins, I guess, and then right there in the end are mangoes. I don't know if you can see all this stuff I'm trying to show you, and right opposite those are bananas and plantains, which is funny, isn't it? And anyway, so a part of the branch from the neighbors on their citrus tree hangs into our compound, so free lemons, woohoo! Okay, back to the story. So I told you a little bit about Abeokuta, right? So Olumo Rock, like I said, is popular for being a natural fortress back in the 19th century, and it's actually now a tourist attraction. I hope you can still hear me. And back in the day, they had natural, like, man-made stairs through which you could climb up. And I have been there once before when it was like that, and I promise you I was scared. I'm not really good with heights. But now it has an elevator, and I've been there since the elevators have been installed, and it's not any better because it's very steep and you can see down, and it's just all around scary. But I recommend, if you ever come to Nigeria and visit Ogun State, and Abeokuta specifically, go to Olumo Rock, check it out, it's beautiful. I believe it sits, let me see, I made some notes, 137 meters above sea level, so it's like, whew, big rock. What else? Oh yes, so Olumo Rock is one of the main attractions here, but there's also the Alake's palace. The Alake is the Oba of Abeokuta, so his palace is like really imposing, beautiful. I wish I could have shown you this stuff, but like I said, I didn't get to go into town. I do have pictures of all of this. I'll probably just make a photo journal and add it at some point. The other thing I wanted to say about Abeokuta is not just popular for Olumo Rock, it's also like the hometown of the tie and dye. If you've ever seen me wearing the Nigerian tie and dye, if you ever come across someone wearing it, it actually originated from here in Abeokuta. It's made here in Abeokuta. We own it here. It's called adire locally, and it's just a beautiful material, and I always try to bring some back for those of my friends that I know would appreciate it. So if I ever gave you adire tie and dye, know I brought you the original. It came right from here in Abeokuta in Ogun State. The other thing that Abeokuta is really famous for, I guess, is music. The talking drums called gong gong. I know I'm saying this stuff wrong. And also the shekere, which is like a guard with beads around it. And so anyhow, that's gonna be my little welcome and come see and come visit Abeokuta. And already I'm sweating, and you know I don't sweat, like I always feel cold, but yeah. It's pretty hot. I don't know what the heat is right now, but I believe at this time of the day it's always between 26 and I want to say 28 Celsius. I have no idea what that is in Fahrenheit. You're gonna have to look it up. But it's already very, very hot, and I am enjoying it. I am loving it here. I really wish I didn't have to go. I mean, look, you see all that stuff? This is the other side. See? It's just, oh, there's some people walking. Okay, it's rude. I don't want to film them without their consent. Okay, guys, well, I'm rambling, so that's it from me. I am out of here. Oh, and as usual, if you're not already following me on Instagram, what on earth are you waiting for? Sky Diva T. And follow my blog page here on Facebook, The Accidental Mamapreneur. I'm going to try and post pictures of everything that I've talked about on this journey on my blog page in the coming weeks. So be on the lookout. This is also a way for me to hold myself accountable and actually do the things that I say I'm going to do. And finally, please watch my YouTube video, also Sky Diva T, and like it, rate it, comment if you wish, but just watch it. I'm kind of relying on the views. I'm in a competition and I'm hoping to be able to go to a conference in November, so just watch it and invite your friends to just watch it. I just need views on it. I think I have about 43, 44 right now. Watch it, please, but don't watch it on the same computer. You can watch it twice. Watch it from your phone, watch it from your iPad, watch it from your work computer or whatever. Please watch. Thank you guys, and I'm out of here. Have a great day.